What's up, world? Welcome back to Charge the Game podcast. I'll be your host here, Chuck, and in this moment, we're going to talk about the 76ers as they have some good things going for them right now. And honestly, it's actually exciting to be witnessing what's going on, especially with Tyrese Maxey's emergence as an all-star for the most part. Tobias Harris has always been a quiet killer, a silent assassin, in my opinion. I think that he has length. I think that he's very, very underrated for the most part. And I just want to give it up to the 76ers, man. The beautiful city of Philly, where my beautiful Philadelphia Eagles are breaking my heart every weekend. But at least there's some other good things going on in the city of Philly, and that's 76ers basketball. If you guys remember, I made a video about how Tyrese Maxey's emergence is going to be good for Joel Embiid because it's going to ignite him. Because when you have a dark cloud, right? James Harden, who seems to be rounding out over there with the Clippers every now and then. They seem to be on a 9, maybe 10 game win streak by now. And looks like the trade is going well, especially since Russell Westbrook is, just being the guy to sacrifice himself for the greater good. Then that's what you want to see. But the 76ers, man, you guys got to look at this, man. Like, Joel Embiid, 31. Tobias Harris, 33. Tyrese Maxey, 33. It doesn't get any better than that. And what's going on, you guys, is it's fun. That's what happens when you have a young, youthful kid who brings that out of you in Tyrese Maxey, man. If you guys remember, Tyrese Maxey said he likes to go hard on the court for Joel Embiid. And Joel Embiid was so used to going through the motions by himself. Okay, you had Markelle Fultz, who was supposed to be the next Tyrese Maxey, but for some reason he just could not get it right. You had the whole Ben Simmons situation, right? He's pretty much leaving Joel Embiid on the court by himself. The thing to be the whole process, as he calls himself. But it's always good to have help, and Ben Simmons just failed. Then you had the whole James Harden situation where, yes, they had games where they put up numbers, but the chemistry has to feel right, guys. Like, in your heart, if you are with a chick, fellas, you know what I'm talking about, or a woman, if you're with a man, you guys can look good together, but does the heartstrings, do they tug each other? Do they synchronize? Does that shit work? And if it's not in the heart to feel natural and organic, to love, then it's just not. It's going to be awkward. You're just going to be with somebody who looks like very nice on the outside, but on the inside, it's just not a match. And that's what it was for Joel Embiid the last few years with the players that have gone and left Philadelphia. And Joel Embiid finds himself having fun again. You guys saw where Joel Embiid received a little injury, right? Let's pull up the report, right? And this is from SI.com. It says the Philadelphia 76ers unfortunately witnessed their MVP big man Joel Embiid, who looks like he's leading the MVP right now, may I add, get shaken up early on Friday's game against the Toronto Raptors. With a little over 5 minutes left to go in the first quarter, Embiid landed awkwardly after making a defensive play at the rim. He was on the floor for a bit, grabbing at his lower leg area. Eventually, Embiid was able to make his way up off the ground slowly and walk gingerly back to the bench. During the timeout, he received attention from the training staff on the Sixers bench. After wrapping up his usual 12-minute shift in the first quarter, Embiid took a 6-minute breather in the second quarter. Halfway through the quarter, Embiid made his way back out onto the floor. Throughout his second quarter of action, Embiid continued to play aggressively, but not without a noticeable limp. He would finish the first half with 11 points after going 4 from 8 from the field. Now, this is what stood out to me. After wrapping up his usual 12-minute shift in the first quarter, Embiid took a 6-minute breather in the second quarter. Halfway through the quarter, Embiid made his way back onto the floor. Now, the Embiid I know, when he wasn't having fun, he was going to be out the game. But when the game is fun and you see your teammates just having fun and being young and organic and naturally just vibing with one another. The locker room, the practice court, practices, like everything feels like I should be a part of that. And I bet you my bottom dollar that that's Joel Embiid's thinking process in this moment. And it's exactly why he looks like the clear-cut MVP. I mean, he's having a sensational season again, following up after the last MVP he won last season. And you guys can just see that this guy is having the time of his life. And this, I know that everybody is focusing on, the trio with Tobias Harris being a part of it, but Tobias Harris is an outstanding player, but this is all about the duo and the emergence of Tyrese Maxey. And I'm just happy for this kid. I'm happy for Joel Embiid because he's finally got a running mate that wants to support him. And the game doesn't feel as taxing, nor does it feel as hard when you're having fun. So I wanted to weigh in on that topic, man. You guys let me know what you think. If you are a Philadelphia 76ers fan, hey, man, let me know your input on this. Are you guys excited about the first quarter of the season? As still a long season, anything can happen, but so far so good. This team is playing well. And let's not forget about Nick Nurse, man. Nick Nurse has his imprint on this thing, and this process is looking like the true process. So you guys weigh in on this like always. If you guys are new to the channel, man, or stopping by to watch this video, man, do me a huge favor and smash that subscribe button. Always happy to gain a new subscriber every single day I do this for you guys. Like always, let me know how you charge the game. Peace.